Ready. Play.
What's your status, Nick, for the Sinner Fritz final?
I am not doing it.
Okay.
I am not available for the final. I am actually missing the final, to be honest. I have other engagements, but I will. I mean, to be honest, unless Taylor Fritz puts in the performance of his life, it might not be a Grand Slam final I regret skipping.
Yeah, I think it's likely you will not. I probably will be there, Brazy, but I'm not too positive about it yet. I mean, tomorrow is just a busy day, qualifying round one here in Szczecin, 5 challenger finals to watch. But if I'll be done, more or less done with everything by the time the final is played, then then I'll definitely try to show up. But yeah, I'm not excited about the match. So I really am not. So
Well, hopefully the commentary team who do cover the match, and I don't know who it is yet,
I think it was said in some group chat, but
enthusiastic. I mean, I haven't checked the chats for the last 3 hours, so
you haven't checked anything today.
Yeah. Also, Brazy, yes, I don't commit to many things. But hopefully it is. But I mean, we'll probably do a little bit of a preview for the Sinner Fritz final. So maybe John can clip it and send it out. In which case, do it from this point, John, because you don't want to include the conversation we just had. While they're interviewing the players, let's talk about how you think the Sinner Fritz final will go, if you're probably not going to be on the channel to cover it.
I mean, I probably will be, to be honest, but we'll see. I mean, Fritz Tiafoe was just a semi that Taylor won basically on his comfort zone, like the fact that he's so reliable and solid, and like he kind of just outweights Tiafoe there. He waits for that dip, it happens, and I just don't think he can beat Sinner like this. Like Fritz is of course a very good ball striker. I don't think quite top 5 as Vanch calls him. But these players, like they tend to struggle, I think, against Jannik because you cannot go blow for blow with him right now. He's like got the best quality in his shots on tour, on the planet at the moment. So I think in order to win, Fritz has to like really go out of his shell and just play something bolder, play something different, surprise Jannik in whatever way he can. And I just don't think that's really Taylor for the most part. Like he doesn't really do it. He doesn't have that in him, and also just the nerves as well. Playing his first final, lots of pressure. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that final is not that competitive. Like, I kind of believe that the set scores will be relatively competitive, but I just don't really know if there will be a moment in that final where I'm gonna be like, maybe Sinner can lose. Probably not. Like, I'm kind of expecting a similar match to kind of the entire run of Jannik, where you just never really have doubts. I guess maybe against Daniil, but yeah, otherwise, I mean, you just kind of expect him to win this relatively routinely, even if maybe he drops a set somewhere or something like that.
Yeah, I could see Jannik dropping a set. I could see Fritz playing a really confident set, and Jannik maybe dips a bit because he did a little bit against Draper, did a bit against Medvedev. I could see the similar thing happening with Fritz. But I agree with you. I think Jannik will have an answer on return when they get into rallies. He's overall going to have the advantage. He's going to have to maybe not necessarily be his best level, and Taylor's going to have to be amazing. So,
left wrist, I mean, we can only guess. I honestly missed most of Sinner Draper. I've seen the incident later, but yeah, we can only guess. Apparently, he was a bit more positive about it than an Alex de Minaur at Wimbledon, for example, right?
Yeah, like I think it clearly was not an issue by set 3, and he injured it. He hurt it middle of the second set towards the end of it. So like he wasn't really shaking his wrist out as the match went on. Like I think it just worked itself out. I think we're kind of on the kind of similar page with that. I mean, your comment about Fritz playing with his comfort zone. Was he playing in his comfort zone against Zverev?
I don't think I've watched enough of that match to really tell you. I watched
Fair.
the tie breaks for sure. But that was more like, Zverev just kind of not being confident in his game as usual. But yeah, I don't think I watched most of it. So
Well, everyone, if you're still watching, definitely tune in for our coverage of Sinner Fritz tomorrow, because look, we've said before things were going to be competitive, and we've been wrong before. Hey, who was giving Taylor Fritz a chance against Rafael Nadal in Indian Wells 2022? Yes, I know Rafa was injured, but we didn't know that before they walked out on court. If anything, we were talking about Fritz being injured, but that's a whole tangent here.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all